Hola, buen dia, bienvenidos, welcome back to Papa's Kitchen on the road here in Medellin. Beautiful day, just amazing. The weather here has been so great. I haven't even seen any rain. It's in the forecast every day. It must rain somewhere, but not here. So anyway, my doorman is very funny. He calls me Mr. Richard. I have a doorman. Colombia, Medellin. This is one of my travel goals. I have a couple of travel goals. One, new place in Mexico every year. Two, new place in Italy every year. And three, luxury living at budget prices. It's a little bit more expensive here than I remember the food prices, which, could have to do with global inflation caused by you know who and his stupid war. But the Airbnb is so cheap. Paying less for a month here than I paid for a week in Bolzano with bed bugs. All right, couple things. At the beginning of this video, you'll see a scene from last night. It was so nice. It was just beautiful weather. And there's a music school right across the street from me, a little music school. They're having some kind of a concert or something, recital. It's just so beautiful sitting out there listening to piano and then singing, and just lovely. And then this morning, the flower guy came by. The fruit guy also came by. He's in my video yesterday, but I didn't get him. But I want to buy some fruit from him. He had some really nice looking mangoes.
And how's your studies so far?
So right now I'm walking through Laureles. I'm going to lunch. That's what I do. That's my big outing every day, is going to lunch. Hey, it's more than what I do at home. At home, I don't even go to lunch because I can't afford it. It's a pretty bird. So today I'm going to a Jamaican restaurant. But first I'm going to walk past Pergamino. There's a little coffee shop right across the street from me that looks really nice. But I want to walk past Pergamino and just see what it looks like, if it's worth coming here someday for breakfast or coffee. So you've seen the neighborhood, but let me show you again. Just me and the old guys taking a walk. So let me tell you what's going on here in Colombia. Tomorrow is the second runoff election. So the first election was a while ago, I don't know, a couple weeks maybe. And there were 13 candidates. Nobody got more than 50%. So you don't get more than 50%. They don't have a stupid electoral college like we have. Okay. They don't have a stupid electoral college like we have. So you need 50% to win. If you don't have a majority, then you go to a runoff. So the top two are now going into a runoff. What my driver from the airport told me was that it's between the right and the left. He made it sound like they were both really extreme. And then yesterday I asked my Uber driver about the election because he asked where I was from, and I said, the United States, but I don't like Trump. Gotta say that. There's the fruit guy. Oh, I didn't realize he parks here. Oh my God, he has huge avocados. I'm so easily distracted. Oh yeah, I was complaining about Trump. So I said I don't like Trump. And then I asked him, I wanted to change the subject. I asked him about the election. I don't know if I have the right of way here, but these people definitely don't seem like they want to stop But look how pretty. So I asked him about the election. I said, what's going to happen? He said there's going to be a war. So then the whole drive up to the mall yesterday, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should stock up on food for a couple of days. Like, is there going to be a war in the streets? So finally, last night I asked, I don't know, Gemini or ChatGPT. I think I asked both of them about the election. I started with Gemini and then it froze. And then I went to ChatGPT. So here's the scoop. There is a far right candidate and a leftist. The far right guy is a lawyer, a businessman, you know the type, law and order. It's that same tired old story that people fall for. Oh, there's Pergamino. So he's appealing to the people that are concerned about crime. And then their solution is just to lock everybody up and declare war on the people. So we know how that works. It doesn't. On the left, he's not far left. He was a human rights advocate. He's a senator. He advocates for land reform, which means if there's unused land, you give it to the people who need it. That's not that radical. Negotiation with the cartels, because you're not going to defeat them militarily. That's already been proven. All right, here's Pergamino. Oh my God, it's really crowded. So it looks like they might, it's a really pretty building, kind of deco. Looks like they might have some seating outside, but it's really crowded right now. All right, so the guy on the left, land reform, negotiating with the narco traffickers, the cartels. Oh, look at this little place. And basically continuing with the same policies of the current president. President here is limited to a term of four years. That's it. They can't run again. So how would Piggy like that? Boy, would we be in so much better shape if he was only limited to 4 years. Sorry. Look at this place. Antonio's Gelato y Cafe. Really cute. So ChatGPT said there's not going to be a war. There might be protests, but there's going to be a heavy police presence and no alcohol from 6 p.m. today until 6 a.m. Monday morning, possibly extended if the election results aren't finalized. So that's it. And then the new president will be installed on August 7th. That's Colombian Independence Day. Oh, look at this place. Ah, they have a menu del dia. Nice. Okay. This is the kind of place I've been looking for. Definitely will be coming back, but I'm in the mood for Jamaican today. All right, so this is a pretty major street now. I'm walking to Segundo Parque, the second park, and then I'm going to walk to Primero Parque. I'd like to get some Jamaican food. I think this is Segundo Parque here. Segundo Parque. So what do you think of that view? It's always interesting to see how other countries run elections. I was talking to a guy on the plane. Boy, was he chatty, and I couldn't hear half of what he was saying because I can't hear. but we were talking about the election. Oh, this is a different little park. And voting and, how it should be required. And it makes so much sense that it's like on a Sunday and they close things down. Who the fuck thinks voting on a Tuesday is a good idea when people can't get the day off and they make it so difficult? So some countries encourage democracy. They see the value in it. Other countries discourage it. And I'm not going to name any names, but you can figure that out. Who makes it easy to vote? Who makes it hard to vote? All right, well, this is a nice little walk. I'm walking past this church here like I'm going to church. It's a nice little walk. It's a whole new neighborhood here. Church. Today's Saturday. It's warm. Beautiful fruit. I need to buy some fruit. I don't know what that big thing is. Whoops. I don't know what that big thing is. But it's the one thing that Colombia really excels in is fruit. They're famous for their fruit. The food, you kind of take it or leave it. I think this will take me to Segundo Parque, but I'm not sure. So there's another restaurant there. There's this place here. Buñuelo. Buñuelos are kind of donuts. There's a little coffee shop, bakery. So I made a decision about the food because Colombian food is so limited. There are some things that I definitely want to get that I know of, but it's pretty much just meat, plantains, avocado. You might get a vegetable. You might get some fish. I'm not a huge seafood fan, but that's it. And then the flavor profile is basically salt, onions. So not very exciting. So, but there is a lot of international food here in Laureles. So that's why I'm doing Jamaican today, just to break it up a little bit. And there's also a place called Mekong, which I can't tell if it's Thai or Vietnamese or Asian fusion or what. So that's also on my list here in Laureles. So I'll be showing you some of the other choices here in Laureles if you get tired of the same thing day after day. All right, I know where I am now. So this is Segundo Parque in front of me. It's really hot. It's 78 right now. It's going up to 80 today. Oh, another update for you, viewer. So I asked my host if she could invest in a mattress topper. I forget the official name. She called it a mattress topper. Actually, it was translated from Spanish as mattress topper. In Spanish, it's sobre colchón. Anyway, one of those things that go on top of a mattress because the mattress is really hard. So she did. She bought a really nice one. It was delivered yesterday. I told her I'd split the cost. I wrote to her today. Told her I had the perfect night's sleep. I slept so well last night. And I said it's a really good investment and her future guests are going to be happy. Hoping that she might say, oh, you know what? It's not fair to charge him. It is an investment in the property. But anyway, if she charges me half, I don't really care. It's worth it. The Airbnb was really cheap. And yeah, it's better than getting a hotel room or something, which is kind of what I was thinking. At some point I might need to invest in another place to stay because it really was uncomfortable. So my Airbnb now is perfect. I really love it. I love the location. It's a really cute place. And I love the little balcony, the terrace. There's always something happening on the street. Music and vendors walking by. So it's very cute. All right, I don't know what the name of the street is, but there are more restaurants here. And then this street takes me to Starbucks and Primero Parque. Hamburgers. But I know I said it before, but look how green it is here and lush. So I asked my driver because I watched this stupid video the other day about Laureles, a gringo. Um, and he said it's really hot here, hotter than Poblado. So I asked my driver, I said, is it hotter here? And he said, no, it's cooler because of the trees. So there you go. You ask 5 people the same question, you're going to get 5 different answers. This is the main street here, Nutibara. So I could have just walked down here and come this way, but I wanted to see Pergamino. And also I discovered a new restaurant I'm going to try. Okay, here it is. Jamaiquita, Little Jamaica. I don't know if they're open yet. Nice. It's a cute little spot. A little balcony patio. And while he was speaking English to me, I said, "Está abierto?" in Spanish. And he started speaking English. Menu looks really good. I definitely will be coming back here. It's a really cute place. Oh, they have upstairs too. And they have a little takeout window here that is just busy with Rappi drivers. I actually ordered jerk chicken wings from here the other day on Rappi. They're still in my refrigerator. So cute. There's Bob Marley. Nice. Yeah, I'm liking it here. All right, nice. So we got some jerk chicken, extra jerk sauce,
Sorry, I'm not here
coleslaw,
for the spades.
and mango salad
No, my buddy Carlin. Do you know Carlin?
and sorrel. All right, well, that was good. This neighborhood's a little different. More low-rise buildings. So I'm 1 block over from Primero Parking. We got a taqueria there. Little Jamaica. That was good. Still hungry. I had a thigh and a leg. um, mango salad, which is very salty, and a coleslaw, and sorrel. Sorrel is hibiscus with ginger, and then this big, loud American sat across from me. He's yelling across the restaurant to another guy who was from New York. He also told the waitress the same thing. He said, I was one of the first ones to come down here. When I came down here, there was nobody here. Excuse me, there were Colombians here maybe? And then he doesn't speak any Spanish. He's been here for 16 years. So nothing to be proud about there, Bubba. Anyway, so that neighborhood seems a little bit less developed there, kind of older. And then here's the beginning of the more developed part of Laureles, the Seculares, and all that. Now let me tell you, and then I'm going to end this video, about my street name. So my landlord, my host, ordered a mattress pad. She sent me the receipt with the delivery and all that. So the address had the street as 39A. On the Airbnb, the street is 74B. And I don't know why I was trying to figure this out the other day for Uber or something. So I was like, took screenshots of Google Maps and Apple Maps. On one of them, the street is listed as 74B. On the other one, it's listed as 39A. I thought Italy was bad. So I asked her, I said, I'm confused about this street. Is it 39A or 74B? She said, I forget how she put it. It was a translation from Spanish. It was very awkward English, but basically the old name is 74B and the new name is 34A. I have no idea where I am. I know that was the park there. I wish they had better street signs here. I don't know what that guy's selling over there. So anyway, yesterday in the Uber, I told the driver, I said the street has two names. I said it's confusing. He said, yeah, it's confusing if you don't know Laureles for the drivers. So that was my point. What was my point? Just it has two names. Oh, and then on the buildings, they have, like, I don't know if you can see, all of the buildings have these metal letters that have the address. So this one doesn't have the street, of course, because I want to know what street I'm on. So on all the buildings say 70, oh, this is Nutibara. All of the buildings say 79A, 79B. First of all, why is one A and is one B? Makes no sense at all. And then why did they change it? Colombia. All right, so that was it. Short little video. Nice little walk around Laureles. Here's McDonald's. I know where I am. Really nice lunch. I found a new spot. We'll definitely be going back there for more Jamaican food during the week. I think we'll see what it's like during the week. Hopefully it's not filled with loud Americans. I got the impression they were going to sit there and play cards. There were going to be 4 of them. All right, I want to get off this main street. I don't like the energy here. It's too much. Okay, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hasta la vista. There's the street name, Diagonal 74B, but it's 39A.